would like to express that the opinions, views, comments, and suggestions of the host in this program are purely their own and do not reflect those of Pinoy Radio. Emanating from MCBN Broadcast Center, your all-Filipino radio, PinoyRadio.com. PinoyRadio.com. This year, we'll never get short of surprises. In fact, we step up the game. Hashtag Level Up Goals. The finest hits, outstanding shows, remarkable events. Metacancer Broadcasting Network Incorporated. This is PinoyRadio.com. Love it! Maluwag naming inihatid ang palatuntunang Pinoy Dreams. Palatuntunang tumatalakay at nagsusulong ng mga karapatan ng mga manggagawang Pilipino sa bansang Canada at maging sa ibang panig ng mundo. Pinoy Dreams. Ito'y bumubuo ng mga manggagawang responsable, edukado at di mapag-imbot. Higit sa lahat, tumutulong sa pagpapalakas at pagpapalago ng ekonomiya ng bansang Canada. Pinoy Dreams. Programang nagbibigay ng malawak na kaalaman, nagpapalakas at nag-aangat ng mga samahan ng mga migrant workers at caregivers. Samahan tuwing linggo si Judith Gonzalez at ang kanyang mga kaibigan. 2 oras ng palatuntunan para sa bawat Pilipinong may pangarap sa kanyang sarili, sa kanyang pamilya at sa kanyang bansang pinaglilingkuran. Pinoy Dreams. Every Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Ayan. Good afternoon, Canada. Good morning, Pilipinas. At ito po ang Pinoy Dreams, live talk show that advocates, empowers, and entertains. Welcome po ulit. At sa ngalan po ni Miss Judith Gonzalez, ako po si Miss Annalyn Ario. At kasama ko po ngayong araw na to si Miss Riza Soles ng YMCA. At pag-uusapan namin ang newcomers information ng program ng YMCA. And of course, ang pahapyaw nating babanggitin din ang Atlantic Immigration Pilot Project ng Canada. Good afternoon, Miss Riza.
Good afternoon, Miss Annalyn. Thank you for having me here.
Late na late kami ngayong araw na ito. Pagpapahumanhin po. Traffic ang 401 and it's really cloudy out there. It's really spring.
It's really cold.
Ang saya ng panahon kahapon and all of a sudden it's cold. At live na live po ulit kami dito sa www.pinoyradio.com at i-click lang po yung play sa right side icons, yung sa place sa right side ng website. Nawawala, pagod pa rin. At kung nais po ninyong makipag-join sa aming usapan, to ask questions or kung may i-add kayo sa aming balitaktakan, tawagan lang po kami sa 647-955-8820. Ayan, Miss Riza. Good afternoon ulit.
Good afternoon.
Nakita kita sa High Park eh.
Oh, yes. Binisita ko yung
sa
cherry
High Park,
blossoms
yes.
doon.
Cherry blossoms. Maganda ba?
Yes. Pero nung pumunta kami doon, hindi pa fully bloomed. Pero I think now, fully bloomed na yun.
Well, it peaked Monday, Tuesday. So siguro patapos na ngayon sa High Park.
Yeah.
And sa mga andun sa High Park, well, enjoy your stay. It's gonna be a little fleeting moment of the Sakura bloom.
Mm-hmm.
So, and happy spring.
And happy spring.
At yan. So, Miss Riza, pag-uusapan ulit natin yung programa ninyo sa YMCA, yung one-stop shop for newcomers. Mm-hmm. At ano yung mga programa ng YMCA to help yung mga pamilya ng caregivers yung pamilya ng mga caregivers na parating pa lamang. Okay. And how to prepare them, lalong-lalo na sa mga youth and younger children to adjust sa mga requirements dito sa Canada or ano yung buhay dito sa Canada. Siyempre mahirap mag-integrate palagi. It's always a challenge for reunification ng mga pamilya ng caregivers and any other TFWs on their way to permanent residency, yung tinatawag na integration. So, ang YMCA, I think, is my program.
Yes.
To help facilitate that.
Yes. So I'm an information and referral specialist, and basically I work specifically under the Next Stop Canada. So this is a pre-arrival program funded by the IRCC, or Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. So it's a web-based platform where we help prepare future immigrants who already have their permanent resident status in their journey towards here. So when they access our website, they would have access to features like having their own settlement plan, live chat as well with a certified information and referral specialist, webinars, blogs, videos that can help them give them information about what really life is here in Canada. So what's great about our program is that it's personalized. So again, we have a team of certified information and referral specialists that can give them information. So if they have any questions, like if they're looking for a job, or let's say if they need to find housing, or even financial management, how to save money when it comes here in Canada, pwede nilang puntahan yung website and they can access to these kinds of information.
Yeah. So when you say it's personalized, ano yan? At saka syempre, anuhin natin yung scenario na parating pa lang yung pamilya ni caregiver. So,
Okay.
paano yun? Kung gusto niyang i-avail yung program, what are the process and what are the steps that she has to do in order to avail of the program? Ano yung eligibility, ano yung requirements na kailangan nila?
Okay. So, kapag doon sa, when it comes to personalized, meron tayong tinatawag na needs assessment. And by needs assessment, meron kaming, so it's all online. So we send them an email and then we ask them questions like, what do you want to know about Canada? Like, they have options if they want to know more about housing, employment, education system in Canada. And based from their answers, we will create a settlement plan for them. So this one, it's personalized. So depende kung ano yung kailangan ng client namin, yun yung information na ibibigay namin. So it's not generalized. Basically, kung ano yung kailangan ng client, yun ang ibibigay namin. So that's the personalized part. Now, the eligibility in order for them to avail our program is that kailangan meron na silang approved permanent resident status.
Oh, so kailangan PR na sila.
Yes. So ngayon, I can give one example. So for example, if so yung caregiver dito, she sponsored the family. What's great about our program, Next Stop Canada, is that it's family-oriented and it's actually holistic. Why? Because we target the youth as well. So if you're 12 to 19 years old, they can also have access to our program in addition to adults as well.
So iba yung sa youth and on top sa adults. So on top
Actually,
sa family.
yes. Iba siya, pero I mean, part siya ng the whole program. So, pero the information that we give them is targeted for the youth and meron rin targeted for the adults. Yes.
Okay. So, paano yan? Kung, if say, a caregiver na PR na, parating ang pamilya,
Yes.
so anytime ba pupunta lang siya sa any YMCA center?
Yeah, so for the pre-arrival service, all they have to do is go to our website. So it's nextstopcanada.ca. Very easy to remember. And again, the eligibility is that you should have your permanent resident status already. So for the registration process, kailangan dala ninyo yung
PR card?
No, kailangan i-upload nila yung confirmation of permanent residence,
Okay.
yung medical request, or yung yung letter for request of passport. So for the pre-arrival. But if they
Okay.
want to avail the settlement service here in Canada, specifically here in Toronto, we have the YMCA Newcomers Information Center. So ito naman, ito yung post-arrival natin.
Post-arrival
Yes. Na once they land here in Canada, they can go directly to our Newcomers Information Center to help them get information and referral sa mga anong kailangan nila. So anong mga needs
Oh,
nila.
okay. So we'll go back. So may pre-arrival
Yes.
and post-arrival services.
Yes.
So ang pre-arrival, you mentioned earlier na it's web-based of course
Yes.
and it's personalized. So mag-log-in lang ba? Mag-register sila on the
Yes.
web
They-
mismo?
Yes, so they have to register at the website. So again, go to nextstopcanada.ca. Yes, and then in the registration process, you need to fill out the application form there. Very simple. You have also to upload one of the following documents. So, yung ating confirmation of permanent residence or yung
Confirmation of permanent
yep,
residence.
yung medical request or yung letter for passport request.
Ayan,
as
so
well.
tatlong requirement yon sa pre-arrival. And I think naalala ko, the last time you were here, na yung services mismo sa youth base, sa pre-arrival din, meron din. no?
Yes. So yung sa youth naman natin, it's very unique. Why? Because we actually connect you with a mentor, with the
Ayun,
YMCA
that's
mentor.
important. So,
Yeah.
connect yun through mentor. So, real person yan.
Exactly. And these mentors are volunteers as well who are successful immigrants here. And the advantage or the benefits of having this mentorship is that mas madaling maka-integrate yung immigrant youth when it comes to dito sa Canadian
Dito sa
society.
Canadian
natin.
society.
She
So
can
we'll
make
talk
friends
about
and
that
stuff.
more. Talking na meron kang mentor dito sa Canada,
Yep.
there's already a mentor, pa-arrive ka pa lang.
Mm-hmm.
So paano yun? Was there ever a case na, kwentuhan mo naman kami na they met personally, and what do these mentors do when they come here in Canada? May mga successful stories ba na they were able to have friends, and what are the services na kailangan na pwedeng ibigay sa iyo ng mentor? Ano yung saan ka i-mentor? Is it about
Okay,
Kwentuhan
so
niyo kami
when it
sa
comes, alright, so ako kasi more on si adult, pero we
Oo.
do have success stories for that. I do remember one client in-avail yung mentorship program. So by mentoring, it's all online pa rin. So the mentorship,
parang may ka-chat ka?
yeah, it will be done via email as well. So kung may question si immigrant youth when it comes to, for example, how to make friends here,
Yeah,
or
how to
sabihin
make
natin
friends.
kamusta yung education system dito, the mentor will answer it for them. And then the mentor can also give advice on like how to make friends, what's life in Canada for the youth as well. And what's great about that is that kinoconnect ng mentor yung immigrant youth na yon to youth programs, newcomer youth programs here in Toronto, specifically under the YMCA as well. So dito sa YMCA, meron kaming tinatawag na Newcomer Youth Leadership Development Program. And in some parts of this program dito sa Toronto, mostly Filipinos attend those programs,
Yung
and they
leadership
find it very
programs.
beneficial. Kasi mas madali silang maka-adjust when it comes to school. Napapractice nila yung English nila. And at the same time, they can easily make new friends. And
Yun.
yeah.
That's very important kasi syempre yung mga edad ng mga batang parating, sometimes it ranges from 12 to 19, and that's
Exactly.
really tough sa mga papunta pa lang dito.
Exactly.
At lalo-lalo andito na sila kasi it's harder kasi 12 into 19 may mga identity na sila sa Pilipinas, may set of friends na sila. The challenge here is pagdating mo and hindi ka naman, we're not speaking English sa
Right.
Pilipinas.
And syempre may
nahihiya ka
challenges
pa.
rin sila with regards to
Academic as well.
yeah, yung friends nila, parang meron silang challenge of wala akong friends dito,
Yes.
all of my friends are back in my home country.
Yeah.
So pagdating dito, the mentorship with regards to pre-arrival, they can actually connect, and then they can start making friends when it comes to pre-arrival, and then connect dito
Yes.
pagdating natin.
Kasi may ang dami kong nakilalang mga teenage kids who came here recently, the past few years.
Yeah.
Ang problema palagi ng nanay, pagdating nila, is their kids, nadidepress sila. Of course, wala sa vocabulary natin, sa Pilipinas yung depression,
Exactly.
teenage depression, and that's very real. Sa mga parents, syempre, we have to understand. Yung isang mother, sabi niya, oh my God, ano bang problema niya? I made the sacrifices for her to come, and pagdating niya dito, hindi niya ako kinakausap, andun lang siya sa kwarto niya, umiyak nang umiyak, and she's always chatting with her friends back home. So, yun yung mga real issues sa mga mother na ganito yung age range ng mga anak. I think it's easier sometimes for kids
Yes.
na mas bata, 8 years old and up. Still, that's another challenge kasi meron pa rin yung adjustment period, but it's more tougher sa mga nasa 12 to 18 kasi again, they already na-discover na nila kung sino sila sa Pilipinas, and you uproot them. It's like a plant.
Back to zero.
Back to zero. Kung mas, when you're transplanting a plant, of course, the younger the better. Pero kung paano mo i-transport yung meron ng roots?
And fruits.
Baka may fruits din. Sabi ni DJ Ryan. And anyways, welcome back DJ Ryan sa
Thank you.
bakasyon niya sa Pilipinas.
Kasi
3
ako lang,
weeks.
kasi parang nakaka-relate din. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na 12 years old ako, di ba? Parang pagdating ko kasi dito, talagang diretso ako ng YMCA din. Tapos kasi may ID rin sila, may card. Then talagang ganda nung facility, tsaka yung orientation ba, talagang matututo ka at marami ka rin makikilala doon.
Wow, iyan ang isang success
Super supportive
story.
sila. Sa totoo lang, super supportive sila. Kung
Wow.
email sila ng email kahit wala ka na doon, email pa rin sila ng email. Ito, pwede mo to applyan, mga ganun. So, talagang,
Yeah.
At isa sa mga yon, yung isa diyan, that's very important na informasyon na there are supports to be had emotionally or otherwise, how to make friends siguro.
open forum ang matindi doon.
Open
Ganda
forum.
talaga. Open forum.
So paano yun? Kwentuhan nyo nga kami.
And
How did
actually,
you do
it's,
that?
I can also share a bit of my immigrant education story as well. So I came to Canada single. So my family sa Pilipinas pa sila. So ako lang pumunta dito mag-isa. And when I came here to Canada, I had no connections at all. Wala akong friends, wala akong relatives dito. And I really had to go out of my own way para to make friends and meet a lot of new people. And actually, the first settlement agency that I went to is YMCA. I agree, sobrang supportive nila. Meron kasi kaming very highly valued ang diversity sa amin. And you feel that you're a part of a family when you go there.
Go to
So
YMCA.
when I went to the Newcomers Information Center, dun ko na-realize na ang dami kong options na pwedeng gawin dito sa Canada, and I got the information that I needed with regards to finding a job, anong community resources ang meron ako, na pwede kong ma-access, anong path or direction ang kailangan ko rin i-take. So, and that's when I realized that I like to be a part of this community. So I started volunteering for the organization. And through volunteering, dun ko nakita na it has a good effect for me personally. Mas naka-adjust ako well sa Canadian society. And at the same time, dun ko na-realize na I love to work with newcomers as well. I love to help serving other people. That's why when there's an opportunity, and then I grabbed it, and then now I became a part of the YMCA.
Yeah. YMCA success stories. Ang dalawang kasama ko ngayon.
Kaya nga, kasi big advice talaga sa lahat ng mga newcomers. So, sa darating pa lang, you need to build network pagdating nyo. And especially, malaking matutulong na itong YMCA sa inyo.
Yes, at the same time din, it's the same din sa caregivers na mothers as well. Yung program din kasi sa caregivers, basically nasa isang employer ka sheltered ka for the duration of the program, come to think of it.
Right.
Kasi hindi ka naman pwedeng magkakalabas sa Monday, Saturday, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Ang oras ng caregiver by that time is lahat nakatutok ka sa employer mo
Yes.
and their kids. And after that, paglabas mo ng program, it's like starting all over again. So, pag nasa caregiver program ka pa, I'm not too sure kung may mga available programs. I don't think so yet. Hindi pa available sa program natin yung mga YMCA or newcomers. Pagdating siguro the advice sa newcomers, I mean sa kakukuha pa lang ng PR after the caregiver program, go to YMCA or other settlement services kasi nga yun,
Yeah.
may mga programa
Ang daming options for them. Again, marami rin akong success stories. I met a lot from the caregiver program who got their permanent residency, and then they went to the YMCA, and I got to talk to them actually. So, for example, one client, again, under siya the caregiver program. And then after sabi niya, I don't know what to do actually. I'm a teacher back home. Ayoko na maging caregiver, and ano yung options na pwede kong gawin? Kakakuha ko lang ng PR. So I suggested that, okay, may mga courses tayo or may trainings na pwede kang i-pursue. Try also volunteering. It will open your mind. It will give you a lot of options.
and open your doors as well.
Yeah, it will open your doors. So, that's true. Hindi lang YMCA. There's a lot of settlement agencies na pwede nilang i-avail that, they can avail para rin sa future nila or sa
Yes.
success.
And yeah, so yun ang pre-arrival. So one-on-one yun sa mga bata. I would suggest sa mga mothers na parating pa lang ang anak, suggest to your kids to go into the website. Kasi at least personalize yan. Tao yung nakakausap ng anak
Right.
ninyo kahit nag-email, in chat. I think available din ang
Yeah.
chat. So,
So,
may friend kang ka-chat mo, kumbaga.
Mhm.
It will guide nag-guide sila pagdating pa lang, parating pa lang sila, at least may idea na sila sa realities ng Canada.
Exactly.
Kahit na yung parang, it might be small information sa atin, but honestly, pagdating mo, at least now you know, yung
Yeah.
parang ganon.
Actually, research have shown that so syempre, looking for a job is the number one concern.
Isa yun. Pati
Oo.
sa mga, again, we're talking about sa age range na yung 12, 18, at sa mga asawa ng mga caregiver na
Exactly.
parating. How do they get a job? And sa mga youth din, who, karamihang nakilala ko na, again, aged 15 and 18, they went right away and work.
You're right.
So ano yung mga, I think there are jobs that you can have na pwede mong pathways on making a career as well as
Yeah.
to just having a job to get by. So ano yung mga differences noon para sa mga youth? Kasi honestly, ang daming mas open ang doors para sa mga mas bata sa atin.
Right.
So if you could
So
discuss this.
under the YMCA, meron kaming employment programs for the adults as well and for the youth. So for the youth, we have the Youth Job Connection and also the Youth Summer Jobs as well. So pwede silang this youth, permanent resident youth can go here to the YMCA. They can get to speak to a counselor and they would match them with a job that they like. So again, this is a great way for them to be independent, to earn their money as well, and ito yung to become a part of the society as well. So and for adults as well, we have our YMCA employment programs that they can avail, and they can get to meet an employment counselor. The employment counselor will match them with a job. Now, it doesn't mean that it guarantees them with a job. So they will just help them prepare their resume, cover letter, and interview until you get the job.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think I availed somewhat of that program in another
that's
settlement.
great.
So ganito yan. I think now looking back, ganito yung sistema doon. So it's not, as you mentioned, let's clarify. Sa job search ng settlement services, it's the
Okay.
same with YMCA and to other settlement services as well. May mga nakapost doon na job. What they actually do for you, it retrain ka on how to answer questions
Yes.
on an interview. Dahil
Yes.
sa interview section naman, pare-pareho rin lang yan yung mga questions na
Exactly.
iba lang, parang it's the same sentence but it's just different
Right.
way of telling you about it.
Kung i-compare natin kasi, like for example, iba ang job search natin sa Pilipinas.
Yes,
Dahil
iba-iba.
mas malawak ang network natin sa Pilipinas, okay, they refer us to jobs, alam mo yon. Then, okay, dahil kakilala ko to, makakapasok ako sa job na yon. But a lot of newcomers don't know that job search here in Canada is very different.
Different.
You have to still pass your resume, you have to apply online, you have to go through the interview process.
Yes.
And the employment programs can actually help you do that. So they can format your resume into a Canadian style resume. And again, important dito yung one-on-one. The counselor would really help you get a job. So he or she will make sure that prepared ka when you go to the interviews.
Yes. Isa yun. So, it's very important to prepare yourself sa interview. Kahit kahit na may network ka na, for example, you still need a resume.
Yes.
Ito yun ang Canadian system of hiring. You still need a resume. You might have someone inside the company na gusto mong pasawakan, but you still need a resume, and it speaks volumes. It's very important dito kung paano mo gawin yung resume in accordance sa job na ina-applyan mo, and that's what the settlement the counselor can actually help you with.
Yes, and actually, hard skills and soft skills are just as important when it comes to Canada. So, sabi nga nila, it's not what you know, but who you know. So, networking is really important as well. So, aside from having a good resume and a good cover letter and good interview skills, kailangan soft skills wise, magaling ka rin or dapat meron ka rin nun in order for you to get a
Yeah,
job.
so tell me about soft skills na tinatawag. Soft skills, pakikisama.
Yes. Ang hirap i-explain ng soft
Yeah,
skills.
soft skills is actually you have it but you don't know
Yes,
it kind
exactly.
of thing.
Parang,
Paano mo how to
teamwork,
deal with stress.
how to deal with conflict.
Yes,
Yeah.
conflict resolution na tinatawag. Marunong ka ba? In short, pakikisama.
Exactly.
Ang isang very very important na skill, na soft skill na pwede nating matutunan dito.
Yeah.
Na meron ka na actually, it's just kind of like enhancing it.
Exactly.
But again, may mga trainings din to be had sa YMCA kung paano ba i-conduct yung interview. And sometimes they do it even one-on-one, hindi yung sa isang room and they
Right.
ask you how to mag-pretend kayo na may training doon. So, one-on-one din yon. So, basically, ikaw, paano ka sumagot sa interview,
Yeah.
i-interviewin ka ng mentor mo, and then she will tell you kung
Yes.
saan yung strength mo. So,
Yes.
those are skills na pwede,
Yeah.
libre lahat sa YMCA.
Yes, libre lahat kasi we're funded by the federal government as well. And about the soft skills, one suggestion also would be really to volunteer. I know volunteering
Yes,
isn't paid.
volunteering.
But what's great about volunteering is that, you know, you can put it in your resume. Employers consider that as part of your experience. At the same time, if you volunteer for enough hours, then you can also get them as your Canadian reference too.
Yes.
And again, volunteering will build you that soft skills. You
Yes.
know, it will show you how to work in a Canadian workplace setting.
Mhm.
So again, which is great because what we want is for the client to be successful when it comes to technical skills and soft skills as well.
Yeah, very important sa Canadian industry, of course, volunteerism. Pati sa college, they're actually pushing you to do that.
Yes.
Even when you go to school,
That's
yeah, importante yung volunteering because that's actually, marami kang matututunan sa libro, but honestly, when you're on the field, it's
yes.
different. So yun, ang mga yan ang opportunities na pwede sa mga post-arrival na services ng YMCA and sa mga newcomers, importante. So, avail of this program, it's
Yeah.
free. Doon napupunta ang budget na sinasabi ng gobyerno,
Yes.
yung federal budget na they will be helping facilitate integration of PR to Canadian fabric, yung ganong tipo ng line, that's where the government's money goes. So, avail of the program sa YMCA.
Sabi ko nga, maximize the resources that Canada has to offer.
Yes.
Ang daming free programs na pwede nyong i-avail, and it's not only post-arrival but pre-arrival as well. So again, studies, countless research has shown that para maging successful ka dito in your settlement sa Canada, you have to prepare as much as you can. So kahit na ba you're sponsored by a family member, do not depend on your family here, yung sponsor mo, to help you build your life. Kailangan on yourself, you have to know your goals too, and kailangan you have to prepare when you come here. That's why, again, it's very important, avail as much as you can the pre-arrival services by the IRCC, like the Next Stop Canada. It's for free, and all you have to do is go to our website, nextstopcanada.ca, register. The instructions are actually in the front page. And once you're here, when you're going to Ontario or any other places in Canada, try as much as possible to avail a settlement service or go to a settlement agency. Here in Ontario, or Toronto as well, you can go to YMCA Newcomers Information Center, and we will help you give information with regards to your needs in settlement, employment, education.
Yes. Ayun, YMCA, Newcomers
Information
Center. So yun. And of course, magpe-break pa ba tayo direct? We're going further na.
Alright.
Kasi late na tayo din. I know that maraming excited din sa next na topic natin. That's sa Atlantic Immigration
Yes.
Pilot Project. And you mentioned while we were talking back then na ano yung balita ngayon about these programs? Ano ang Atlantic Immigration Pilot Project?
Okay.
At how is it in the Philippines right now?
Okay,
Paano
so-
sila mag-apply sa program na ito?
All right. So I can only discuss the general details since this is a very new program, and actually all of this can be found in the IRCC website. So basically, the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, it's for skilled workers and international student graduates who want to permanently live in the 4 Atlantic provinces. So it's in New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. Now, in order for you to be eligible under this program, you must have 2 things. You must have a job offer from a designated Atlantic employer, and second is that you must receive an endorsement letter from the province. So basically, this program is employer-driven. Part kasi ito ng Atlantic Growth Strategy na tinatawag natin, because there's, again, decrease in the labor may labor shortage and increase in the aging population in these 4 provinces. That's why they want to attract all of these immigrants to stay and retain in their provinces as well. Okay? So with regards to status in the Philippines about this one, since again this is a very new program, what I would recommend is to always keep yourself updated by going to the IRCC website and going to the 4 websites, to the websites of the 4 provinces.
Yes.
So if you go to cic.gc.ca and you can find a search box there, type Atlantic Immigration Pilot, and then you will see 4 links to the 4 provinces, and yung link na yon will direct you to their provincial government website where you can find updates. Kasi maraming nagtatanong nga on how to get a job
how
offer.
to get a job offer,
Yeah.
where are the jobs posted, and
Yeah.
I think yun ang gustong malaman. Of course, kasi I think a lot sa dalawang category yan, di ba? Sa job offering, of course, international students.
Yes.
International students is pretty much straightforward. Meron ka dapat gustong pag-aralan sa provinces na yan, but basically may past education ka na. So that's
Yes.
very more straightforward international student visa.
Yeah, but for
Pero
the
for the
skilled
job,
worker,
skilled worker, doon ang tanong,
Yeah.
how do you get hired?
Okay, so for again, hindi the 4 provinces as of now didn't release any employers who are under the program that are hiring. So again, the best thing that you can do is always go to the provincial website, see if they are posting the employers there under the AIP program, kasi yung mga employers rin kailangan designated rin sila under this program. So kailangan nilang basically mag-register rin dito sa program na to in order for them to be designated. So hindi lahat ng employers kasama dito. Okay? So but now what I know is that these employers are working with the provincial government in going to this country. So if you go to the Embassy of Philippines Facebook, makikita nyo na may mga schedule of information sessions about the AIP pilot. Yes.
So basically, yung mga mismo employers ang pumupunta sa Pilipinas
Exactly.
to look for their workers. Ganun ba yan?
Yes, exactly. That's why and once they invite you for an information session, you're actually part of the pool of candidates already. Okay? However, hindi pa kumbaga yung pool of candidates na ito, it's not guaranteed that you will get into the program. So, or you will be offered the permanent residency. Again, kailangan may job offer ka from the employer itself. So, from what I know, the information sessions are finished last February sa Pilipinas, and they would come back
First
again.
batch yun.
Yes, and they would come back again to conduct interviews.
Talking about those jobs, ano yung mga jobs na they're looking for?
Right. So it varies per province. That's why it's highly advised to go into the provincial website. Pero some of the job or occupations available are like in the food service industry, healthcare, in the industrial manufacturing as well. So these are just some of the occupations na hinahanap nila.
So at least yung NOC standards is actually lower.
0 ABC.
Oh, so lower siya. Hindi
Yeah.
mo kailangang, do they have to be highly educated as well?
So under this program, meron tayong 2 streams. So kapag may job offer ka na and may endorsement letter ka na, you can apply for the permanent residence, right? So meron tayong Atlantic Intermediate Skilled Program and the Atlantic High Skilled Program and yung Atlantic International Graduate Program. Pero ngayon, focus lang tayo dun sa intermediate and high skilled. So sa Intermediate Skilled Program, ang kailangan mo na work experience is at least 1 year at level C within the last 3 years. Pero
Which level C means?
Level C, okay. Dun sa National Occupation Classification natin, ito yung tool na ginagamit ng Canada to classify
Yeah, to
jobs, di
classify
ba?
the jobs.
So, level C would mean intermediate jobs. So, by intermediate jobs, it's more on usually high school,
High school
and
graduates.
job-specific training like drivers, butchers, and food and beverage services.
Ayan, yung mga
Yes.
parang katulad din nito ata ng pilot project before, but I think it was in Alberta when it was
Okay.
implemented, ganun din. So, yung sa food industry,
Yes, sa
basically
food
ba
industry.
ito yung mga jobs at Tim Hortons?
Yes. Nasa ganung level. Basically, kapag usually ito yung mga jobs na as long as you have a high school diploma or on job specific training for that particular
So, ganun.
occupation.
Parang it's the same. Parang medyo kapareho pala ito nung the last, yung isang pilot project before ng Alberta as well, where ang daming, but the difference is, at least these 4 provinces had this streaming na maging PR ka.
Yes.
And the context na magiging PR ka. Back sa pilot project noon, which was implemented in Alberta some years ago, it's 4 year in, 4 year out. So after nung contract mo for 4 years,
Okay.
you have to leave Canada. Ganun yung nangyari sa pilot project na yon. So
Okay.
this is, I think, improvement
Yes.
of the
And this is actually
pilot
unique.
project.
So first time pa lang nila ginawa na ito dahil like kapag may job offer ka na, then ang one unique feature of this program is that may settlement plan ka when you go here to Canada. And that's where our YMCA Next Stop Canada comes in.
So ano yung settlement plan na tinatawag?
So, ganito. So, the process works like this. Once you receive the job offer, okay, the employer will work with you and you have to find you a settlement agency that would give you a settlement plan. Kaya nila ginawa ito kasi, again, nakita nila na mas successful ang mga immigrants dito sa Canada kapag nag-avail ka ng settlement service. So ngayon, YMCA, Next Stop Canada, provides a settlement plan for the client who was offered a job here, dun sa 4 Atlantic provinces under the AIP. So, once na nakuha nila yung settlement plan, the client would have one copy and then another settlement plan for the employer, and the employer would endorse the client to the province.
To the province.
Yes, and then once na approve yung application ng province, then the province would send the client an endorsement letter, and with that endorsement letter, pwede na siyang mag-apply for permanent residence.
Wow, so parang it's a long process
Yeah.
din, no? It's a really long process, but at the
Yeah.
same time, kung may settlement plan ka, I think this is also another improvement ng
Yes.
mga programs sa mga temporary foreign workers.
Yes.
Kasi before, yun nga yung pilot project na mga to is na papabilang sa TFW.
Exactly.
So, kung may settlement plan ka,
mas successful ka, or
Mas-
like mas madali ang adjustment
Ang
mo
adjustment
sa
mo.
province mo.
So, it's may plan sila for almost ilang years ba before they were able to apply?
Well, for the settlement plan, for example, the Next Stop Canada can commit 2 days in making your settlement plan. So, sabihin natin may job offer ka na.
Oo.
Now, you need a settlement plan, right? So, pwedeng employer maghanap sa'yo or ang maghahanap ng settlement agency to help them give the settlement plan. So, and YMCA Next Stop Canada, isa kami sa mga settlement providers na nagbibigay ng settlement plan na yun. And we can commit until 2 days to give you the plan already para masubmit mo na kaagad yun.
At isa yung settlement plan ba yun is requirement na
Yes.
para sa permanent
It's a
residency.
requirement.
So basically, ang Atlantic Pilot Project, you're working towards your PR.
Yes.
So hindi ka pa rin pagdating mo is PR ka na, no, right? Is it like that, or PR ka na in limbo? Kumbaga, ganun ba yun? Kasi
Okay.
parang di ko maintindihan. If you have the offer for gearing towards PR, so under ano ka bang category? So worker ka pababa na?
Okay. So ngayon, kung ang employer mo, kailangan na niya ng tao,
Yes.
pwede ka muna niyang bigyan ng temporary work permit. And then, dun sa work permit na yon, you would go under the work permit papunta dito sa Canada.
Yes.
And then, once nandito ka na sa Canada, kailangan i-apply mo na yung permanent residency papers.
Okay, so yun ang catch naman dito.
Yeah.
But other than that, kung yung employer mo is paano yun if yung employer mo is may oras, say per se na may oras siya gawin yun, so you could possibly come na PR ka na under this program before you arrive?
In order for you to become PR, kailangan mo again ng job offer.
Yeah,
At
provided na may job offer.
Kailangan may job offer ka na, and kailangan mo nang ma-receive yung endorsement letter from one of the 4 Atlantic provinces.
Oh, so
yeah.
will it take time for that?
Usually, if you go to the IRCC website, ang processing ng lahat ng ito ay 6 months.
6 months.
Yes. Ang processing, once you applied for a permanent residency already, the processing time would take you 6 months. Kaya, I think this is a really good program.
Yes.
Kasi, again, the processing times is actually shorter
napaka-short.
compared to others.
Compared sa caregiver program na 2 years na paghihirapan mo yung 24 months requirement, in another 2 years or more, nantayin mo yung PR mo. But again, I think this is very highly competitive as well kasi ayan na, kung 6 months lang naantayin mo yung PR if your employer can wait. And I think this is a better program, but again, to apply,
Yes.
you have to check sa ang website.
Yeah, oo. Kasi actually, all of the information is found in the IRCC website, and it's very simple, very straightforward. So go to cic.gc.ca. There's a search box in there that you can type Atlantic Immigration Pilot, and then you will be able to see what are the eligibility requirements, who can apply, and what are the 3 streams under the program.
Yes.
So, yeah. So,
For
and
each province yun iba-iba.
yes, and it's also advised, if you want to know more about the program, is visit the 4 provincial government websites of the Atlantic provinces: New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. So more information is there as well.
Ayun. So, yung mga job sites, I think I just opened one of New Brunswick.
Yeah.
So, maghahanap ka ng mga jobs here.
Yes.
Basically, and then you apply. So, again, if you need some to cater your resume, Canadian style, andun pa rin ang YMCA.
Yeah, dito pa rin kami ang
to help you. They can still help you one-on-one kahit nasa Pilipinas ka at nasa Canada sila.
Right. So, yeah.
I think ganun. So, ganun pala ang process. Because, of course, iba yung sa process ng students. That's pretty much straightforward pa rin.
Yes.
Si students, meron ka na dapat a prior education to be able to apply to begin with.
Right.
Magpipili ka ng studies mo, or your course, or your program,
Yep.
and then, ganun lang. But of course, mas marami, I think, ang interesadong malaman kung ano yung pilot project. So, let's wrap it up again.
Okay.
Paano yung process? So, you
Okay.
basically have to
Okay.
open and search the 4 provinces websites. So, pumunta lang kayo sa
Okay.
cic.gc.ca,
.gc.ca.
and after that, may makikita kayo na type in, kung nagmamadali ka, type in Atlantic Immigration Pilot.
Pilot project.
So, meron doon yung information, and you just click any of these 4 provinces that are part of the programs.
Right.
And pagpuntahan nyo sa mga specific provincial program,
Yes.
meron na rin doon yung mga jobs or working or immigrating.
Yes, so
And-
yung mga updates andoon, they would also give you updates kung may mga employers na looking for jobs as well, or kung paano yung process of hiring by the employers. So again, and one tip also is to go to the Embassy of
The Philippines
yes,
website,
dun sa Facebook nila.
Facebook page nila.
Makikita nyo doon yung information sessions about the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. So pumupunta, what I know is that pumunta ang government of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia sa Philippines
Recently sa
last February
Philippines.
to conduct this.
Can they walk in pag may information session?
What I know is that you should register for the program.
Okay.
For the information session.
Ayan, mas maigi ata. You go into the website, register online. Palagi na lang na register online.
Yes.
So, you can actually be invited sa mga information session.
Yes.
So I hope na, oh my gosh, I hope na
So,
a lot of our
ang
listeners
magandang
can
impact
avail of
na
this
ito sa
program.
mga Pilipino. I mean there's a lot of options. There's a lot of ways as well other than the temporary foreign worker visa papunta dito. Marami ng ways para pumunta rin dito sa Canada.
Yes.
And one of this is the Atlantic Immigration.
Yeah, Atlantic Immigration Pilot na nakakasama doon, may worker, and at the same time may student visa rin.
Yeah, may student.
So, mas mabilis ngayon ang international student apparently, pero isa rin yan na option na kung gusto nyo mag-immigrate sa Canada. And again, all through the process, kung napapunta dito, the YMCA is gonna
Yes.
be there that can guide you.
Yes.
Ayan.
So I would like to invite everyone to check out our website and our Facebook page, Next Stop Canada. So I'd like to invite those who already have their permanent resident status na nasa Pilipinas pa to visit our website, nextstopcanada.ca. Register with us because you're going to have access to meaningful, personalized information about settling here in Canada. And this is actually one path towards your success here in Canada as well. I'd also like to invite everyone as well sa mga permanent residents natin dito, ang mga caregivers who just got their permanent resident status to visit our YMCA Newcomers Information Center. Oh, and again, yung welcome pack gift boxes
may
are still
welcome
given
gift
out.
pack. Sa mga kararating pa lang ang pamilya,
Yes,
yun.
so 2014 onwards, they
Smart.
are eligible na those who got their permanent resident status 2014 onwards can still get their welcome gift boxes here.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Ayan. Sa mga kararating palang pamilya, go na sa YMCA, Settlement Services.
Yes.
At ayan. Thank you so much, Riza.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
for
much for
having me here
coming. Kahit late tayo ng 15 minutes. But still, thank you so much once again. We hope na parati ka, di ka magsasawang bibisita dito
Of
sa
course,
program. And alas 4 na po on the dot. Nag-aantay na po ang kuya ko.
Oh.
And of course, again, maraming salamat po sa ating mga listeners. And sa ngalan po ng bumubuo ng PinoyRadio.com at Pinoy Dreams. At sa ngalan po ni Miss Judith Gonzalez, ako po si Ana Linario. At ito po ang Pinoy Dreams, a live talk show that advocates, empowers, and entertains.
At sumainyo ang isa na namang pagtatanghal ng palatuntunang Pinoy Dreams. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, muli nating samahan si Judith Gonzalez.
Ito po si Judith Gonzalez ng Pinoy Dreams, a live talk show that advocates, empowers, and entertains.
Sa kaparehong oras at himpilan, PinoyRadio.com. Weekend Special Sunday Halu Halu Special. It's worry-free weekend on Pinoy Radio. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunday Talk with Randy together with Mr. Tony San Juan. 2 p.m. Kapatiran sa Kaunlaran, Tambalang Jojo at Manolo. 4 p.m. Pinoy Dreams with Judith Gonzalez and friends. 5 p.m. till 7.